I said, I'll be showing more of my meal preps, like how I actually plan or prepare some of my meals. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my oats pancakes or high protein oat pancakes. This is going to be a totally unscripted, unplanned video, so please bear with me. The time is 1 p.m. So I'm actually intermittent fasting. I'm supposed to be breaking my fast like around 12:01. I think today we are just, I don't know, doing Ashton Hall. So here I already have mashed bananas. For this recipe, you're going to need one mashed banana. So I have my mashed bananas here. I have 1/3 cup of blended oats and 1 scoop of whey protein. I use the protein powder I use is the Applied Nutrition Diet Whey, so vanilla flavored. So 1 scoop of that and 1/3 cup of rolled oats. Here I have like a quarter teaspoon of baking powder, a dash of cinnamon, 1 egg, um chocolates, chunks, dark chocolate. I think this one I got like 55% cocoa. Really, I try to maybe stick to like 7% cocoa. They said the darker, the more the cocoa, the more healthier it is, or whatever. I could do find 70% cocoa. So, this one is 5% cocoa. I think the name of the chocolate is on Spa if you're looking for it, and then some milk. So, I'm just going to get my spatula and we're going to start. So, I'm going to crack in my egg now. Loser. Just keep this here. I'm going to add usually like 2 to 3 tablespoons, but just winging it today. Not really obsessively counting calories. What I'm trying to, like I say, be more mindful of really these days is my protein intake. So, okay, while I'm mixing this, let me just maybe tell a quick story. So, someone saw me the other day at the gym and was like, oh, I don't even know why I'm trying to lose weight, that they like my figure, just how it is. Thank you for the comments, but I wouldn't say I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm not necessarily, or let me say in quotes, trying to lose weight per se. What I am trying to do is body recomposition. So basically, I am trying to lose fat, not weight, because losing fat and losing weight are actually 2 different things. Maybe I will do a video explaining that later. But trying to lose weight and trying to lose fat are actually 2 different things. So what I've been doing since the start of this year, like the journey I've been on, is a body recomp journey. So basically, I'm trying to lose fat and put on lean muscle, because there's been a lot of research lately that shows that as we get older, it becomes more important for you to actually have more muscle, less fat, so that when you get into your 70s, 80s, you can still, you're still able to, go about your daily activities without needing help, needing support, basic things, maybe like bend down to pick up stuff, climb upstairs, carry your groceries, those kind of things. And plus, for we that are women, especially reproductive health wise, the whole bone. Okay, I think this consistency is okay, because this should just need about 2 to 3 servings. I like to add a dash of pepper in my pancake, so I'm quickly going to just get pepper and add. I've gotten my pepper, so just a teeny weeny bit. Sometimes I actually feel like there's a bit of Yoruba in my ancestry, because the way I consume pepper, I don't think there's anything I can eat. Like, if you know the way a normal person can handle pepper, maybe just multiply it by 5. Okay, let me say 5, and then you have me. Anything I'm cooking, there must be pepper. In fact, sometimes, especially fresh pepper, it's just that I actually don't have time to start cutting pepper. If not, I added fresh pepper to this thing. So back to what I was saying. While we start cooking this pancake, sometimes I actually like to taste it to be sure the taste is just right. That's okay. You notice I didn't add sugar or honey or anything like that, and that's because my the whey protein powder I use is already sweet. It's vanilla flavored, so there's really no need for me to start adding any extra. Plus the milk, the Hollandia milk I use, this is sweet already as it is, so there really is no need for me to start adding sugar or any other sweetener. So let me get the frying pan out while we continue the gist. This is supposed to be a non-stick pan, people of God, but I water on the kind of non-stick pan. If I use it for 2-3 times, it turns to amarum. So I'm just going to lightly grease or oil my pan to start cooking these pancakes. But I'm using extra virgin olive oil to do that. So this, I think I just added like a teaspoon of oil. So that's what I was saying about my whole body composition journey and benefits of building muscle and all that. So the thing is that naturally, after age 30, you start losing muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia. And what I was saying about, for we that are women especially, as you're approaching, as you get older, your estrogen levels are dropping, you're, moving towards menopause. Estrogen helps you maintain your bone density. So post-menopausal, your bone density is going to really dip because, your body's not producing estrogen anymore. So that's where trying to build muscle comes in. It's not just about, looking nice or, having a fit body. Don't get me wrong, I want to look nice in a backless dress. But putting on muscle helps you a lot as you get older. It helps improve your metabolism. It helps you, like I was trying to say, it helps you still be able to carry out your daily activities as you get older. It protects your joints. And minus that, let's not get started on the mental health benefits, because I feel like these days me going to the gym is more about my mental health and less about any other thing. Those who are close to me or those who know me know that for the better part of last year, I wasn't really in a nice place mentally. But going to the gym has really helped. Well, the thing with working out helps your mental health, you can't even really explain it, I say, but let's say there's just this confidence you feel knowing that, okay, you're able to get up, get out of bed and do something good for yourself, take care of yourself, take better care of yourself. You just feel like if I can do that, then I can really do any other thing. So, but anyways, back to the benefits of, I don't know, taught me this trick about using pots to cover this thing. So I'm just going to add in my chocolate chunks. This thing is only supposed to make 2 or 3, but I guess I'll share with someone in the house. Like I said, totally unscripted, totally unplanned voiceover, so you got me to forgive me. So anyway, the summary of this whole thing is that that's the journey I've been on. I'm trying to lose fat, to lose body fat, and put on lean muscle. So that's why I feel like these days my weight has relatively stayed where it has been, but I can still notice some of my clothes, feeling looser, fitting better. I'm not having as much, maybe the separate video, maybe I'll explain some of the other reasons also decided to start this. Well, let us, please don't embarrass me at my village. Oh, don't do this thing you want to do. Woo. Great. Just decided to just do that. Well, let's see if I do to the next person. So sometimes I just like to use the spoon and support, because sometimes these pancakes will just be wilding. And there goes my chocolate. It's a lie. You stay on top one way or the other. Can't be safari. They're too expensive to just be doing anyhow. Pancakes coming out nicely. This was supposed to just give me I don't know, 2 or 3 portions, but okay. Well, I guess I'll just eat it all like that. I'm going to pair this with some eggs and turkey wings because protein. Okay, yeah, so I actually forgot to add that part. So yeah, the whole point of me trying to redefine the way I eat, increase my protein intake, is because protein helps with muscle building. So all these videos you see of me going to the gym, putting my muscles under so much tension, is not going to make sense if after doing that my diet is not right. And when I say my diet, I mean I'm not getting in enough protein to actually help build and replenish those muscles. So that is why I basically have been on a high protein diet. I'm not saying that I get it right all the time. I mean, there are days my diet is still whack, and that's me just trying to be totally transparent. And it is especially the days I feel like I've been under a lot of stress, because that's one of my weaknesses, or one of the bad habits I'll say I'm trying to curb. I stress eat a lot, so it's actually one of the things I'm trying to sort out in this journey. But a rule of thumb I've been trying to adhere to is to tell myself that 80% of the time let my meals be right. The other 20% of the time we can wing it, we can freestyle. That's basically what I've been trying to do. That's why I feel like these days I don't buy house for Banana Island, but I buy turkey and egg every day because eating protein so not cheap. I think I should have actually got some more chocolate, but eating protein these days not cheap at all. Really not cheap. I would have bought house in Banana Island, at least bought a Range Rover or something, but every time in the market, madam, kilo turkey ego neta, chicken ego ne, fish ego ne. That's basically my life. But it's a lifestyle I would say I've kind of been enjoying. But I won't lie, it's stressful in a way, because these days I feel as though I'm planning every other thing in my life around my workout routine, around my meal prep times, around my having to go grocery shop. Oh God, I can why are you doing all this with your hand? Oh, maybe if I'm presenting debates in primary school. Oh, let me bring out my pancake. Go and eat. I think I will continue this series. Maybe turn it into a series or something another time. But a girl's fasting window or time or eating window has long gone. I was supposed to start eating from like 12:1. It's already like almost 1:30. I'm meant to stop eating by say 5:30, 6:30 ish, 7 if it's a really really bad day. So voila, this is our food. We have our oat pancakes, or I say protein pancakes. We have 2 eggs and turkey wings. So I have honey here, and I have this caramel flavored maple syrup I saw in Spa. I've actually been dying to try it since I got it, but I'm trying to limit processed foods as much as possible. So I'm going to go with the honey and still just maybe add a little bit of the caramel syrup just to try it out. I actually don't like putting honey on top of my pancakes, so I just like to dip it in. I'm also not such a fan of honey, if I'm being particularly honest. Just when I have to take pancakes or waffles that you see me bring it out. So I don't like it to be all over my pancakes. I'm just going to put it by the side so I can just, control the quantity that I'm putting into my mouth. Then I'm just going to take just a little bit of this on the other side just to taste it and see what this concoction I bought actually tastes like. And voila, there goes my breakfast, maybe lunch, I don't know what I'm going to call it. So my next meal will probably be around 4 p.m. I'm just going to have fruits. My last meal will be around, let's say 6, if I'm able to finish preparing it by then. We're going to just have steamed veggies and rice or something. Today I don't have energy to start going into the amount of protein or calories that is actually inside this meal, but I'm sure I have at least, I have at least 35 grams. No, 35. No, I have at least 40 grams of protein, at least, yes, in this meal here, which is not bad. That might actually be up to 50. Maybe if I have energy, I might just check and post it and put it in the description. So, like I said, maybe I'll turn this into a series. Maybe I won't if I have energy. But see you guys in my next video. Bye.